Hi, friends. This is Caitlin. I'm happy to be back here with you with Pink and Mane. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right, there we go. I'm so sorry for being a minute late. It's been kind of a crazy night. I see so many people in the comments getting super excited. I'm so glad to have you guys here. It is the first night of our sneak peek week. Ooh, you're looking a little smudgy there, friends. That's a little better. It is the first night of sneak peek week for October, and we're going to be using a new stamp set tonight. We're using some inks, and I'm going to show you some extra bonus sneak peeks as we go through. Libby is also going to be live. Believe she was live yesterday with, I think it was foil. I could be wrong. She was live yesterday and she'll be live again tomorrow for sure. And I think Friday as well. There's also going to be a hop on Friday. I'll be here tonight and Thursday. So there's like sneak peek stuff all week. So make sure that you are keeping an eye out for all of that. Let me grab and show you the stamp set we're working with tonight. She's a cutie patootie. Let's see. Let me start getting some stuff for other sneak peeks. Also, if you haven't already, make sure that you're checking out the Pink and Mane blogs. Every like sneak peek week. I mean, we post on the blog all the time, but extra during sneak peek week. And there's bonus sneak peeks over there too. So I think I said sneak peek enough for everybody for a while. All right, so this is the Crafty Happy Time stamp set from Pink and Mane and Mommy Lay. And she's just the cutest little bunny. And she's making cards. She's painting pictures with happy trees. She's got her stickers or her stamps. She's got ink, watercolors, glue, paintbrush. She's just doodling away. She's reading. She's just a happy girl. So this is the stamp set we're going to be using tonight. I have the coordinating dies, and there aren't coordinating dies for the sentiments for this one, which usually with Mommy Lay there are. So I just want to make sure that you guys see that. But so cute. And then I'll be sharing some foiling sneak peeks. This is a little bit of a smaller release this month, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Right, I'm just double checking I'm not, yeah, we're good. All right, so along with these guys, we are going to be bringing in the wavy waves and scallops. What's it called? Hold on, it's in the description. I have so many Pink and Mane dies now that I had to add a second bin. And when I did that, now everything is jumbled up. I did clean through my crafty space the other day. Perfect. No, that's the wrong thing. All right, let me bring them over here so at least you can see me scramble. That. I'm making you hot. Yeah, I have a sweatshirt on, but yeah, it's so cold here. It's so cold. I think like the whole East Coast is having like a cold spurt or whatever. Okay, I got excited because I thought these were it, which we might end up having to use if my frantic sifting doesn't work out for us. I want the ones that are like the sister to this one. What I got to do is separate these out by like the layering ones, like these guys. And then on the other set, the other bin needs to be all of the like shape and borders and stuff. That's what's gonna have to happen at some point. And like that one, the bag tour some of these dies that I use a lot, I need to put in those sleeves. I've been trying to not waste plastic and not depend on the sleeves. There we go. But I'm going to have to break some of them out, I think. All right, so we have that, and we need some inks. And I want to go really fun and bright and playful with this because it's the Crafty little bunny. So I think our regular, oh my gosh, Melissa, I didn't even think, I'm so silly. I am so happy that you made it. I'm sure I missed that in my 2 minutes being late. But I am so happy that you made it. I'm happy that you're doing well enough to be on your phone. So yeah, yay for you. Okay. This I feel like very hectic right now. Okay. Here's what I'm envisioning. I want a white upper portion of our card. I want an ink blended colorful lower portion. I want the white part to have the bumpy edges. And then I want to somehow add in some of these extra like smaller stamps as like a custom pattern paper. And then this I think is the main image I'm going to use, which means we might also need like a circle or something. But let's grab some paper. Let's start with our white because either way we're doing white cardstock and we're just going to ink blend the color that we do. Oh goodness, it'll be hopefully out tomorrow. Fingers crossed. That's so good. Oh, that's not good. My purple is all leaky. How did I manage that? These have never leaked like that before. Very interesting. I have to clean out that bin. Now I probably have purple all over my fingers. Right, behave yourself. Oh, Virginia, you guys are so funny. Okay, so let's cut this in half at 5.5 by 4.25. We're going to need both of these, I think. And you know, let's just cut the other one. No, we need the other one as a for our card base. And how are we going to do this little bunny? I want her set up against the pattern paper, or like the stamp pattern we're going to create, I suppose. Is a better way to say that. I have the frames somewhere in here. I think I have for guys. Yeah. Maybe I don't. I have those cute little frame dies. That could be cute. Oh no, I do have circles. There's circles. All right. Okay, so let's score our card base. Start from the bottom, shall we? Yeah, I despise being in the hospital. Luckily, they let me go the same day that I had my gallbladder removed. But like I had both of my kids with midwives so that I could go home the same day. Like with Ken's, we had her at 8 in the morning. I had her at 8 in the morning, and I was home by like 3 in the afternoon. I will do anything to not have to stay in a hospital. Okay. All right, there is our card face, which we could probably ink blend on directly, but I don't know. Something about that makes me nervous. We could probably just go for it though, right? Maybe I'll be somewhat careful and mask off the edge. Let's see, this is that Effie Doodle tape that they went out of business, but I have seen it a couple other places still. I know Catherine Pooler had it for a little bit, but if you like Post-it tape or whatever other kind of tape masking tape you like to use, Post-its, washi, whatever, that's just going to help to protect the back of our card from getting inky. We're going to attempt to conserve some paper. You grab some brushes. Oh, I'm like, where's the orange one? It's in my hand. Okay. I wasn't really envisioning a rainbow. So, and I'm thinking like maybe to like here. I'm not sure exactly either. I was definitely thinking the white at the top with a little bunny and then maybe like our sentiment down here just to kind of like break it up. So we'll say like a little more than halfway will go up. I'm thinking maybe like purple, pink, orange, or pink, orange, green. Maybe that. Let's go like citrusy. So we're starting with Dress Shop. And I'm starting by blending off my card and then bringing the ink onto my card, working in little circles. I probably made that a little bigger than I needed to be, but that's okay. Let's go in and grab some construction. Make sure those get a really nice overlap. That's why it's okay if we carried that ink down a little far. Kind of go back and forth and make sure that there's no harsh edge there. They always look smoother in person too than they do on the canvas. And then we'll come in with the park. Have a good night, Kendra. Thanks for popping in. This is actually still kind of giving a fall vibe with this like reddy kind of orange that the pink and the construction made in the middle there, which is not my intention. But I'm not going to turn down some fall vibes. Okay. And as those dry, it should all kind of settle a little bit. But you know what else we can do? I was going to say add splatter, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure that I want to do splatter because with the kind of pattern paper we're making, that could feel a little messy. And I don't want that. Hey, Katrina. Okay, do our little peel. That's our card base for right now. All of these blending brushes here. Okay, so what I'm thinking, right, is a little white cap for that. That'll have our little scallops. And then our little bunny is going to go in the middle. Oh, what did I do with the other borders that I put back? Now I have another idea. What if we did the wavy scallops on the bottom and a straight scallop on the top? So that way she's kind of like peeking up over, right? Do you know what I mean? Let's see. So let's do one of these small ones. Maybe I really like this one that's like alternating. Doesn't need to be tall. Make it a little taller than I need it, but it doesn't need to be tall. The bunny's gonna go a little bit. And we'll leave this one white wherever we end up trimming it to. We're gonna leave that completely white. And then this one, I'm gonna take that wavy. Am I doing this backwards? From what makes sense? No, just gonna have to cut the bottom of those. That's all. We'll be able to line it up. Everything is okay. I'm telling myself more than I'm telling you. All right, Darcel says she's followed you at least. Hi, Judy. Miss Judy. Let's let me put these guys up, and then I will show you guys some small foilable sheets. How about that? I'm gonna put these through on a little bit of a diagonal. Okay. So my vision is that I'm gonna have this like up. Right, we're gonna trim this down, but basically like that. Can't see it yet. Oh, Judy said they made it to Pink and Mean today. That's good. I'm taking it as a good sign if you were able to pick up your subscription kit. Sounds like a good sign to me. I'm not sure that should give you comfort. It does, though. It does. Maybe that's actually like the perfect height. All right, so think about there, or how am I going to do this? Guess the other way. I'm just going to hold it up to the light so I can see how much room I'm going to have. That looks good. So we're going to take this guy and line him back up. There we go. And this time we'll just tape to the bottom because then this can leave. And now this is going to match up perfectly with that and give me a little skeleton for our buttons. And the bigger back panel is where we will do our stamping. Okay, so now those line up perfectly. Our bunny can come peeking out over the top. This will stay white, and this can have some cute pattern to it. I think that looks pretty cool. So I'm not positive on if the sentiment's going to go up here or down here. Maybe 2 sentiments because they're pretty small. Oh, or like one of those big, like high die sentiments that we have. Mean has them. Michelle puts them in so many different little die sets. That could be cute. Kale, it's really okay. I'm not sure I get it yet either. This one is like I half had a vision and you're half just kind of making it up as I go. Okay. Let's stamp some of these little bone stamps, and then we will stamp and color our little image. So I'm going to, we're not going to do the watercolor one because I feel like if the actual like watercolor part's not colored in, it doesn't really make, it doesn't look like watercolor. If that makes sense, it kind of just looks like a rectangle with like ovals. We're only going to stamp in construction, dress shop, and the park. And I'm just freehanding this, free stamping. Let's start with like 2 of each and see how that goes. And I want them all different directions, and I want some of them coming off of the edge of the paper because that's what will make it look like a pattern. Also keeping in mind that the bottom part of this is going to get covered. Old ink, re-inker. Let's see, what's going to get covered? That whole glue bottle is covered. Perfect. A bunch of the paintbrush is covered. All right, let's do that green paintbrush one more time. That purple, where'd the purple come from? My cloth. Right, that's kind of cute. I feel like I need something smaller or maybe like little splatters. This is the one really nice thing about working on the glass mat. I don't have to get palette out. It's kind of big. I'm just adding a little bit of water and just kind of micro splattering. I'll put it up in a second so you guys can see. I like that. That's fun. Clean that ink out of there. There you go. So now we added some extra color without having to fill up everything, except that I was messy with my tapping and I got ink on my white scalloped layer that I wasn't going to ink on. Mm. I don't know. That looks kind of fun. Maybe I don't need the double layer. Maybe just that with our little bunny right there. See, this is why I never do inking on my thing, because now all I want to do is flip it this way and add my bunny there tucked in. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, Judy. Judy's like, can't you just turn it the other way? You know what? We sure can. And we'll just add something pink up here. My, trim this down a little bit if we're going to mat it up anyway. My I'm on 4 by 5 1/4. I wouldn't have done the 2 brushes like that if I had known this is where we were headed, but it's fine. It's just fine. I think that little bit of pink works. All right. We will trim this guy down. You know what? I am going to slide it a little. I'm just going to get my little eraser, sand eraser, for that purple fingerprint that we left. Just like that. See, this is like little happy accidents. You know what I mean? Sometimes I sit down knowing exactly what I'm going to do. And sometimes it's fun to kind of wing it. And I don't just mean like live with you guys here. I'm just mean like all the time. Let's go ahead and get her stamp because she is so cute and she's going to come together pretty quick. I still kind of like the idea of like a big die cut over her because there's so many little places that we could still put a little something. But I feel like you guys will know what I mean. Let me grab one. Like Michelle never wastes space with her dies. So like so many of them will have like a little hello or for you, like that for you that's tucked in here, right? If you do that out of like white and do it like up at the top for you, and then this bottom one says, "You are my favorite muse." Yes, muse. So this is from the Layered Scallop Square dies. Let's stamp this and um, we can do our die cutting for both of them at the same time. I wasn't planning on using Olos, but I really don't want to get any more paper out. So she doesn't need a ton of detail anyway. She's pretty simple and cutesy. Okay, let's grab asphalt. Judy, I think we're gonna do the word die I'm gonna do is the for you, but we're gonna separate it so it's in a line instead of stacked. And then the little sentiment from this new stamp set we're gonna use says, "You're my favorite muse." I think that's pretty cute. I think those two are like meant to be. While this ink dries, let me show you some sneak peeks. Thank you, Kathy. I am in love with them. They're like kind of Halloween, kind of witchy, but also like a little Wicked inspired almost. All right, we have 3 foilable of like the small sheets, the 4 by 5 1/4. I can never remember what's part of the Crafty Courtyard kit. So if you've seen this before, just act surprised, okay? So we have this one, which is Mountain Views foilable panels. And these are such a statement piece. Like these are the card. So we have this beautiful, I'm guessing bear print, right? With the like forest and sky silhouette. We have this beautiful deer. Same idea, right? We have that bear, which I wish I could make this one for my grandma. She would have loved that. And then we have this really cool circle. And I like the circle because you could also die cut that circle really easily. You could also fussy cut any of these. None of them are drawn super intricately. But yeah, so you get 2 of each. So you get 8 panels, 4 different designs. That's the Mountain Views foilables. And then let's see. And the next one I have here is, these are just the 3 small ones. I'll show you guys the other big ones in a little bit. We have the birch tree foilables. So you get the like tall birch tree panels and you get the positive and negative, or the original and the reverse, which you know I love. So like the white background with like the brown, some of the brown foils or the bronze foil would be really pretty, but I also think the black with like, or sorry, the white birch tree with a blue or dark like night scene kind of vibe for these would be really pretty too. And then the third foilable sheet is Sentiment, which these are amazing. And I think we need more of them all the time. They're themed. These are the wild about you sentiments. And so again, you get the positive and the reverse. And they're, let me see, are they the same? Yeah, they're the same. So you get, it's your day, go wild, hello there, happy birthday, you're roarsome, wild about you, hope you have tons of fun, thanks a ton, I can barely wait to hug you, congratulations. So if you have other critter sentiments, like critter, not sentiments, critter images, you can mix and match these, but some of them Don't even have to be with like a animal specific anything, right? Happy birthday, missing you, congratulations. But like owl will always be there. We have those graduation owls from earlier this year. Um, Mommy Lay draws so many of those cute bears, so I can barely wait to hug you. There's like 1,000 ways to use these. Um, did I get the Yeti? I'm gonna guess no, because I'm not. I'm blanking on what we're talking. Hey Libby, we were just doing some foilable sneak peeks, and now our ink should be dry. So we're gonna jump back into our card, and then I have a couple more of the big foilable sheets to show you guys in a little bit. All right, so there's our little bun bun. I don't think I want to go white just because there's already, we're probably going to leave the words white. So maybe like a soft tan. You guys know I'm still learning my Olos. She might turn out a little orange, but let's see. Let's test this one out. Oh, no. I don't do um the like Stanley cups, Michelle. I think I saw that there's like Wicked. Those I can't hang with that. I love a cup, but I have a habit of like messing them up. Um, so I don't pay more than like maybe $20 for a cup. I did treat myself to one of the new Starbucks Halloween tumblers, but that's about the extent of my cup craziness right now. All right, so we went in with 044.1 on the outside and the bottom of the ears and the arms. And then I'm going to go in with that lighter one, the 4.0, and just pull that color up. And this is actually blending out into the white paper really nicely. So maybe we'll just leave the center of the face white. And we'll go in with the colorless blender to smooth out that transition, but that's nice. It kind of made like a little creamy color. We're going with 0 and smooth that out. She's just like a little beige bunny. Right? Like a little vanilla. So cute. All right. I want most of our actual like dress shop pink is getting covered, right? It's like very red there now from where those two colors met up. I actually might end up trimming off some of that green to pull this down a little bit. But I kind of think I want her in a pink. How high is she going to sit up? Yeah, she's not going to be in pink. So let's give her like a pinky red bow. That looks good. This is R2.4. We're getting there. I'm starting to get the hang of these. Pull that color from the center. And then 2.2. It's a big transition. I'm going to see, we haven't really tried this out with Olos the way I used it with my Copics. I'm going to try picking up some of the darker shade with my lighter marker. Oh yeah, that works really well. And then if you're worried, you can always dab that extra ink right out of it. Love that, very cute. Got a little nose barely sticking up there. Okay. Now she has her little stamps. I want to make them stickers. I don't know if they're supposed to be stickers, but I want them to be stickers so that they can be colorful. So let's color them in. We're just gonna pick out some little markers here and there. Okay, yellow. They look like little planner stickers almost. So cute. Let's bring in that light pink that we just used on her bow. Actually, a little too bright, I think. Let's bring in that darker one. Now we need like a brown for this little basket. And want some like label headers on the top. Now those look like little sticker sheets to me. Very cute. Okay. I'm gonna put that away yet. Let's get our dies. Let's just go ahead and cut this while we're here. Thanks. I think it's turning out pretty cute too. I was a little concerned there for a minute. And Michelle, you know, it's funny. Like I know of Wicked, I know some of the songs, but I've never actually seen it. My crazy witch nails. I also over the weekend pulled out my alcohol inks, which I almost never use, and was playing with using them on acetate, and it made me wonder how they would react with our foilable panel like paper that's made out of, because it does have like a sheen to it. So I'm going to attempt to, I'm not sure if that's an experiment I want to do live for the first time. So if you've tried it or you've seen someone try it, let me know. But otherwise, I might experiment on my own time and report back. And if it works, then I will share that. I mean, I will tell you if it doesn't work. Okay, so there's our little bunny. Goes right back in there. I have my for you, and that we're gonna do in white. My brain is already telling me I should like drop shadow these or like double stack them or something, but I'm gonna try to just leave them because I feel like I'm already doing a lot. So let's see. Right, like that for you. And the bunny. Just like so cute. And then the You're My Muse. You're my favorite muse. There. I'm going to trim that green down a little bit. I think we're definitely headed in the right direction. So You're My Favorite Muse. Actually, I'm going to make sure that that's right. It's still going to hand stamp, but we're going to hand stamp with this block that's dirty but has the grid lines. So I can make sure that that line is in there correctly. Oh yeah, I would definitely see them. So I'm going to use the, let me use the glass mat as a good like base to line up with the lines on my pretty cute. You're my favorite muse. The favorite's a little light, but that's okay. Probably should have primed my stamp a little extra. But it's good enough for me. She's pretty good. All right, which means we can pack these up. Hey, Peggy. No worries. I was late too. Um, So let's get this assembled, shall we? We need a new card base. One, after other one in here. You got it. Nice rank cardstock. Pretty close. So I can officially share with you guys that I will be on Craft Roulette on December the 13th, which is a Friday the 13th. I just cut that out of habit. Taking on the wheel. So if you are a Craft Roulette fan, I hope you will come and support me. And if you are new to Craft Roulette, I hope you will come join me. I know Pink and Main has been a sponsor with them before. It's a fun card crafty challenge live YouTube show on Friday nights. So December 13th will be my turn. I think this will be my either fourth or fifth time on Craft Roulette. But every time is a good time. Last year I did Black Friday, and so Miss Mary said, like, if Black Friday's taken, but how do you feel about Friday the 13th? So I think I can make that work. Going in with my my Tombow sand eraser to see, even if I can't get all of this purple out, if I can, that's good enough. Just kind of mute it down from where I had ink on my finger. Okay. I would ideally like this little hint of pink at the bottom. So I'm gonna tape this for a second and see if measurement wise, if I can afford to cut that much off of the top. Because if we can't, then we can always go back and move it, right? So this needs to be 5 5 1/4. Let's, I mean, I can cut off some. I don't know if I want to cut off all of it. So 5 1/4. Just using my wire. Yeah, so definitely got me more of the pink back. Make sure that that looks nice with our little white mat. It sure does. Love that. All right, so instead of taking it apart, why even bother? Let's just add liquid glue to the back side of our scallop. And some liquid glue to the back of this panel. Should have double check that it's a little crooked. So everything today is a little crooked apparently. Here we go. Cute. Let's pop up a little bunny with some foam. And then we'll figure out our spacing. Oh yeah, Libby. Libby's got crazy Friday nights. You know, Fridays, especially in the holiday, I know around the holidays, just fill up for everybody so quickly. Here we go. Let's pop out these little extra spots. I kind of like, because this has the little wave to it, I kind of like the idea that these aren't like super in like one straight line. Kind of like that. Right? That's cute. No, I like that it's curved. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. We're in the home stretch. And then I'll show you, I have 3 more sneak peeks. And then, like I said, don't forget, Libby's doing sneak peeks this week. There's sneak peeks over on the blog and inspiration cards over there. And there's going to be a hop on Friday. Exciting week over here. Yeah, Libby, I have not committed to putting my kids into any activities yet for that exact reason. I don't know if I can fully give up. Like at least my extracurriculars, right? Like my lives. are after bedtime. Like mine don't disrupt anyone else's schedule. So so far we have not done any. No, it looked cuter before I glued it down. What did I do? Whatever, it's still cute. I will tell you, this one definitely needs some sparkled up. Maybe pearls or gems. We haven't used gems in a while. Okay, these fun orange. That's my note. Pink, pink. That's cute. Do you think that's enough? You could definitely hear that. That was my dog. Those green yellows. It's kind of cute, right? Like a little smattering. Oh, Olivia, I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. Gosh, having a whole system for that long and then a big change like college. I'm sure it was the same for my mom. I danced. I mean, I played other sports too, but not year round. Like dance was year round every year from second grade until my senior year. So I know that had to be a big change for her too when that stopped. So there is our cute little card we ended up with. She's not what I envisioned in the beginning, but she is very cute. I like her a lot. A little sparkle, a little fun, just like a good anytime, like good card to just have in your stash for whenever you need it. All right, back to what you're really here for, which is more sneak peeks. Okay, so this one is called the Go Wild Foilable Sheets. These are so cool. Let's see, I think they're all 8 are the same. Yeah. So they look like this, and they're these beautiful silhouette animals with the like folk art detailing inside them. So these are the ones where like thanks a ton would go really great with the elephant, right? But I like the zebra is so fun. I love that some of them are a little more exotic and some of them are like, a squirrel. But so cute. Plus really great sentiments here too. So tons of really beautiful animals. And I love that there's so many because you can do like multiples or like again, you could fussy cut those or do like a circle around the owl even. Very cool. Very fun. I'm thinking. I just looked completely before this. Oh no, I did. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're good. Okay. And then this is our other foilable panels. This is the animal prints foilable sheets. So we have a zebra. I'm going to say crocodile, cow, leopard or cheetah. Are these zebras different? They are a little different. A different zebra. That's fun. Some giraffe. A different crocodile pattern. It looks like it's going landscape versus portrait or the other way around. And then the reverse cheetah. Very cute. So you could like layer them. You could pair them together. You could have like an accent stripe of one of these patterns behind the animal. You could do just these as your panel with something else fun on the front, a die, or you know what I mean, like a bold word die, or I really want to like ink blend, like foil and ink blend those. So fun. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is also foil related. It's our foils this month. There are two. One that was the foil of the month, and then the other one that I believe is just coming out with the release. So we have this really fun kind of gold and black. You know what? I don't always get the names of these on this stuff, but very fun. It's a silver base with like an orangey gold kind of color and then black. And then the other one is the most beautiful cheetah slash leopard. And I'm like an OG cheetah girly. So we're definitely going to be using this. It's very fun. Like a birthday, some kind of celebration. I don't know. Thank you cards. I don't know, but we're going to use it. So those are our foiling sneak peeks for this release. And then as well as the crafty time. Now I'm blanking on the name. I have it right here. Crafty Happy Time stamp and die set that we used for our card. Very cute. Oh, vintage black and wild thing tan. There you go. Thanks, Liddy. It's so nice to have a friend, a pink and mean friend in the comments. It's back up. So yeah, is the package of foilables the pack that's in the foil of the month? Well, I'm sure one of them is. Peggy, I'm not positive exactly which ones came in the foil of the month, but yes, at least one of the ones I showed is definitely from the foil of the month. The product images. Perfect. I'll have to start actually reading the captions. Yes, the first one would look great on the birch trees. But see, I agree. I think the black and like gold, vintage black is going to look so good on those birch trees because it's going to get all that. It's going to get all that texture. So love all of that. Like I said, on Thursday, we will go over the other sneak peeks and we will be making another card with the mug of the month. This is going to be our third month in a row that I've used our mug of the month because it is a 10 out of 10 on the cute scale. You guys know I was reluctant with those at first, but they have hardcore won me over for the fall cups. So I am very excited to share that with you. And yeah, we will be back here on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Make sure that you check out Libby's Live, and I'll see you guys then. Have a great day tomorrow. And until next time, guys, happy crafting.